What's up guys, today's video is on the best gaming TVs. We made this list based on our extensive research and testing and sorted it based on the features, price, quality, and reputation of the manufacturers. Check out the description to find out their prices and more information. We've included the links in the description below. Let's get started. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to our channel and press the bell, so you get a notification when we upload new videos. Starting at number 5. Hisense U6. Best budget gaming TV we've tested. Hisense U6, U6N. It doesn't even have HDMI 2.1 bandwidth and 4K at 120Hz support like the other picks above. It retains some fundamental gaming features such as auto low latency mode, ALLM, and with its great response there's only a measure of motion blur behind pace. Its input lag is low enough, too, to feel responsive while gaming. What makes this TV unique among most other budget options is that it can game in 1440p at 120Hz if you trade off resolution for higher frame rate. The TV is VRR compatible, but it can only handle VRR up to 60Hz, so 120fps gaming with VRR isn't a possibility. The Hisense also still offers decent picture quality, despite the price. It has a pretty decent local dimming feature that enhances the TV's contrast, so you can expect deep blacks in a dark room. Number 4. Hisense U7N. If the Sony BRAVIA 9 QLED or LG B4 OLED are too far over your budget, or even the best lower mid-range gaming TV we've tested, the Hisense U7N. And it packs a whole lot of gaming features in its price. 2 of its ports offer HDMI 2.1 bandwidth, 4K at 144Hz max on both. It also features VRR support and auto low latency mode, ALLM, so you're covered if you own an Xbox Series X or a PS5. Its fast response time means motion in fast-paced games has little motion blur behind it, and its low input lag provides a responsive gaming experience. The TV doesn't get nearly as bright as the Sony BRAVIA 9 QLED, but it gets very bright, and it has excellent reflection handling, so glare in a bright room doesn't bother it. If you play video games in a dark room too, the TV's excellent contrast provides very deep blacks, but some blooming is apparent. HDR games stand out, and colors appear vivid thanks to the TV's wide color gamut, making HDR a punchy experience. It also brings support for Dolby Vision gaming to the table if you have an Xbox Series X, though its viewing angle is at very wide, which means it's not great for playing party games with a large group. Number 3. LG B4 OLED. The best mid-range 4K TV for gaming that we've tested is the LG B4 OLED. Game Optimizer was excellent too. The TV had seen no dimming compared to the C4. Like the C4, it produces fantastic picture quality, posting near infinite contrast ratio that delivers inky blacks and bright highlights simultaneously, making it look great in a dark room. It even gets bright enough to combat some glare in a room with the lights on. 4 HDMI 2.1 bandwidth ports support up to 4K at 120Hz gaming with VRR. It also has an almost instantaneous response time, and has extremely low input lag. All in all, this is a great entry-level OLED TV. If you mostly use the TV for gaming via consoles, if you go for that instead of the pricier C4 you're really not missing out on much, and it'll still look fab if you also use it to watch content. Number 2. Sony BRAVIA 9 QLED. If you game often in a bright room, or simply want a display that would impress friends while hosting a brightly illuminated party, the best 4K TV for gaming in a bright room we've tested is the Sony BRAVIA 9 QLED. It's also very bright, so this TV easily overcomes glare and can show very bright highlights in HDR games. The Sony does have HDMI 2.1 bandwidth on 2 of its ports, but one of these ports is also the EARC port, so you're a bit limited if you have both current-gen consoles and a soundbar. It is fully compatible with modern consoles, supporting up to 4K at 120Hz and VRR for an almost tear-free gaming experience. Its response time is nowhere near that of an OLED, although still fast enough to deliver mostly clear motion. The TV's input lag is higher than that of competing models from other brands, but it is still low enough to deliver responsive feel. Number 1. Samsung S90D, S90D OLED. The Samsung S90D, S90D OLED isn't just the best OLED TV for gaming. It's a fully featured TV that serves up a fantastic gaming experience. Low input lag paired with a near-instant response time translates to crystal clear, fluid motion with absolutely no distracting blur or ghosting trailing fast-moving objects. Because it features a QD OLED panel, it boasts phenomenal picture quality. It achieves stunning deep blacks and extremely vivid colors, so this is truly an impressive TV for gaming in a dark room. S90D HDR gaming is fantastic, but no Dolby Vision for Xbox Series X gamers. The S90D also looks good in rooms with some lights on, since its high peak brightness helps it overcome glare. Its viewing angle is very wide, so it offers a great experience for couch co-op or party games, where friends will be sitting around the TV. Plus, all 4 HDMI inputs support 4K at 144Hz, which is more than enough for a PS5, Xbox Series X, S, and modern PC GPU without sacrificing motion performance. It's also got very low input lag, meaning that you get a responsive experience that's ideal for competitive PvP games. All the product links mentioned are in the description box. If this video helped you, please give the video a like. Subscribe to our channel and press the bell to keep up to date on the latest videos. See you guys later.